Hello, and welcome everyone to another episode of the Something Original podcast. I am the producer, the man now in front of the camera, and today I am joined by the gracious host, Chase and Gann.
Yeah, I'm Chase.
The other one is Gann.
I'm the third option. I'm the third option.
Yeah, I mean, that's
what's going on then. You know, at that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey guys, welcome back this week, dude. It was 2 years last week. Now we're at 2 years 1 week.
That's wild.
Say that 9 times fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 years 1 week. 2 years 1 week.
Yeah.
2 years.
So I wanted to kick it off.
I said 9 times fast. You couldn't even get to 2.
I can't even count that high.
3.
You know that. I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, he told you that, and
Bro.
he told you that in
I
confidence,
didn't
dude.
say
Everybody
it.
knows
I
that
didn't say
now.
it.
Yes, dude. I told you that in confidence.
He told you that in consequence,
dude.
Compost.
Yeah, man.
Well, hey, welcome back. How was your guys' weekend?
It was pretty fun.
Week/weekend.
Yeah. I was at a rave. Beyond Wonderland.
Yeah, tell us about it.
I was high, and I drank a beatbox on the second day.
Ketamine?
On
No,
life.
horse tranquilizer.
Straight up K-hold. Isn't that the same thing?
Ivermectin.
Isn't that close to the same thing? Isn't
I
horse
think
tranquilizer and
so.
ketamine like extremely close? Or are they the same thing?
I think
wonder whose
they
job
are
it
the
is to
same
find
thing.
out.
Actually,
See,
This is.
it is somebody's job, and it's not one of us two.
yeah, I can't read also.
One of us in this group cannot read.
And another one of us got accepted
can't see
into
my hand.
SDSU recently, also this weekend.
All right, you're just gonna dox yourself.
It's a
That's
proud
crazy.
accomplishment.
That's wild.
Proving that he can read. Proving that he can read, but he also likes to give up his location.
Self-outing, bro.
It's not like-
Jeez. God. We live in a society where if you read, you're a loser.
Well,
Come on, Adrian.
My name's on the front
It's
of the
not
building
like
I
I'm
live in,
not
so,
on like
there's
some
not really much I can
several
do.
watch list, most likely. So
Does it say Gannon on the front of the building? That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
horse tranquilizer it's called xylazine.
Is it? Did you look up is it related to ketamine?
I wonder if that's like the liquid form of a xylophone.
This guy just full of
That
the
wasn't
jokes
funny.
today, man.
it was these. It was these.
It was good. It was good. It was.
That's the only other word I know that starts with xyla.
Does it
Yeah.
start with X?
Boom.
Oh well, yeah. Isn't that so crazy? When you're learning the alphabet, they usually put a word in it. That's a very simple word. Like A is apple, B is banana, and then when they get to X, it's either xylophone or fucking X-ray, and
Yeah,
it's that's fucking stupid.
Or zebra.
That's a different.
That
The silent X. You guys are not on it. It's XZEBRA.
why? What is the purpose of an
a
X?
letter.
Because it doesn't make us. Okay, shut the fuck up. It doesn't make a sound.
Yeah, it
or
does.
it's like it's a. It's
I'm taking linguistics right now. It's when you break down the sounds of words.
What does linguini have to do with this at all? Linguistics? Okay. I see what you're on.
No, but some
Mamma
there's a
mia.
lot of there's letters in the alphabet, like they're a different letter, but the way they sound usually matches a more basic letter that fits in many sounds, like the K sound. That's kind of what an X is. It's like an EKS. Like if you say that, like an X, you know, you gotta. My professor could break it down a lot better, but you know.
So
Like
it's
sex.
like Q.
That's a word I can think of the best. Is sex.
Yeah.
That is like.
So it's like
it goes right into it. That's the only way I can think of
actually have
X
a
is
whole
being
ass-
used in such ways.
I have a whole ass
no
chart I can pull
foreplay.
out
It's just you go
in
right
my book
into it.
bag
Right into
if
it.
you want right now.
I don't actually care that much, but it's almost like a Q. You have to always put a
Yeah,
U.
it's kind of like
after
that. But that
That's stupid. Why can't we just get rid of these overbearing letters, you know?
No, see.
This is what we
okay,
should be talking
no,
about in politics.
No. Okay, no.
We got it all wrong.
Leave letters alone. Because next thing you know, people start taking out letters. Next thing you know, people start burning books, and then we got equilibrium.
burn some weed.
Today, Denver man caught with 18 kilos of cocaine. You just hear Chase yell, "They're never gonna get me alive."
What if you heard at the door? Are you Chase Daring, the guy with a massive penis? Be like, whoa.
You're under fucking arrest. And then like the windows break
Some guy
in.
comes out of the couch he was just sitting on.
Get on the ground! Stop resisting! The tank is too big! It's too much penis.
Wow. So ungracious of him to leave in the middle of the court.
Yeah, he's talking about you leaving in the middle of recording.
Oh,
right? It's a pot called the
That
Kettle
was,
Black.
that was when
you
I was
know what I
behind
mean?
the camera and I
Situation.
didn't have to, be pretty.
Yeah, sometimes it is tough, man. Trying to get pretty before this.
I actually shaved since last episode, which I feel like reinforces this whole thing where I get told that I look like a young Carlos Santana, and I think it makes sense.
Who's telling you this, Adrian? You know what? We're gonna have a sidebar conversation. Well, who's telling you that you look like Carlos Santana?
Multiple people, actually.
Actually, you know what? I'm looking this up as we're talking right now, and if you don't, I'm gonna fly my fist out in a box, and it's gonna jump out at you and uppercut you
This
as
is
soon as you open
why
it.
it's my job to look things up.
No, I'm already on it. Well, hang on. Okay, you actually got a do. That's kind of funny. What? You actually got a do, bro?
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Like a young. Get a hat like that, please.
Wait,
Please get a hat like that.
I didn't
Huh?
get to see it.
You want me to show you?
I was looking it up for myself.
Oh, I didn't show it, but bro, please get a hat like this.
Oh yeah.
Dude, yeah, with a hair outside of it, that should be kind of tough, bro. With the right fit, I might do that. I don't even know what kind of hat that is. It looks like a fedora bucket hat. That is tough.
People don't
Bro.
understand. Carlos Santana was a revolutionary for more
That
than
is
just
drip.
music. He had a great head of hair. He was fashionable.
Dude, I can
as hell.
And he's always got one of those hats.
I'm not a fan of
Dude.
that.
What? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, anyways,
That's actually
Adrian.
very
Hat's
strange.
tough.
I should take a DNA test. Maybe my family is related to Carlos Santana.
It is not. Actually, it is. Bro, even when. Bro, your guys' smile. It might be your dad, bro. Look at his smile. Your guys' smile is similar. Like, even. Bro, what? Get help. Find out who this
I'm
is.
gonna do a 23andMe. And it's gonna be
Get help.
You're part Mexican.
It's gonna somehow start from Carlos Santana, and it's gonna spread out like not Attila Hun. Who's the other guy? Genghis Khan. It's gonna spread. It's gonna go Carlos Santana. It's gonna spread out, and then it's gonna be like Adrian out the bottom. Like it's all gonna funnel down.
Or maybe I should ask my grandma if she secretly.
Or
Is your grandma
20
Puerto Rican?
She's from the island.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you
Have
speak
you ever
not
been
a
to Puerto
lick of
Rico?
English. I mean, lick
Nope.
of Spanish.
Actually, just at the dispensary, I was telling Sarah that the white dude who sold me my weed said my name with more of an accent than I do. rolled the R perfectly and everything. I was like, all right, go white boy. Okay. Gustavo. That was Gan's Mexican nickname.
I love it. I might name my son that, but you know.
It wasn't
Whoa.
Cracker?
With the ER?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
We don't condone this behavior.
It would be Gringo. You goof.
Mm-hmm.
Gringo.
No, you're just Cracker to me.
Wow, twice.
Look at these cracker hands, man. Come get these cracker hands, man.
Cancelled. Cancelled.
We should,
Cancelled.
Because they ban people for saying Cracker
Cancelled.
now. So it's might need to
Bro,
might.
well, you can't even say cracker anymore.
Not in, I guess, in the way that it's being used now, but
What about an A with an A at the end? What's up, cracker?
Yeah.
Too much?
I think that
Too
no,
much?
I think that's
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think it's
Maybe.
fine.
Nah, it
Yeah,
might
I think
be.
it's fine.
That might be like acute.
Do I have
cultural
the C
appropriation,
card?
Which might not be.
Well, it's no, it
Can I have the C card?
what?
Well, I don't think it works as like the derivative.
Just
The
Or
inverse.
yeah. I don't think it works like that. I think anyone could really
can I
say
have,
it.
Can I have a C card,
you know?
please?
We're gonna
We
need
got
to
to give you
speak to our leaders.
we got to give you that face when like a white dude's walking by you in the airport and you guys catch eyes.
Dude, I do that so often, and I try not to. I know, because I know the stigma behind it, and I try to stop myself from doing it. It's just the whiteness embodies
See,
my
what you do
facial expression.
See what I do to stop from doing that? I'll give them a full smile and say, "How you doing?" or "What's going on?" Like this.
That is the most cracker thing I've ever.
Yeah. But you know, it works better and makes people less uncomfortable when they're like, "Oh, this guy's just overly chipper right
I
now."
got a question
What's up
for
with
you
that?
guys. All right. Because
Okay.
from experience from
I'll
where I
allow
lived, I've been to a block party down on Atlantic Ave in Boynton Beach, Florida. What is the white version of a block party? Is it just like a suburban 4th of July party? Is that it? Like, is that?
It's more of like a fair.
Mm,
We do fairs
that
really
makes
good.
a lot of sense.
I mean,
Like some cousin Randy's gonna hire a fucking Ferris wheel, that's gonna go on the street.
Couple bounce houses.
We're like, how the
right?
fuck do you order one of those things, Randy? A couple bounce houses,
Well,
yeah.
they have
those
those-
things are.
well, they have those at Quinceañeras also. They also have bounce houses. And
Yeah, but
stuff
they're-
like that. That's not very like an underlining factor of a white person cookout.
Yeah, but see, the big theme with white culture is that we like to steal other cultures and mix them in.
Well, not really mix them in, just like outright.
So-
just be like,
We just take them and we'll
Like,
be
you
like,
know.
it's ours now.
Well, Irish
Spa
potatoes. I
water.
mean, you guys really took all that from us. Us Irish people took all of our potatoes.
Well, didn't you take them from yourselves because of the famine, or?
That's a tricky subject, and I didn't. You went for a low blow there. You know how many of my people that took out?
you went low. Yeah, you went low and blew them.
Awfully
You
ignorant.
went low and just blew
yeah.
them.
Yeah, he went very low and started blowing
Claw.
for no reason.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude, I'm just dropping the hard R with
blowing.
the C word and
Just making fun of
blowing
Irish.
and making fun of Irish people. So, yeah, I mean, my background is like some of the shittiest people in history. I am German and English. We
Well-
tried to take over. Both of these.
You know,
like
you know what I think it was. Oh, wait, sorry. I'll wait.
No, but both of these like cultures tried to take over the world.
I bet
like,
you're an ancestor
individually,
of
you know?
Columbus,
Like
you
Britain-
sick fuck.
He was Spanish, wasn't he?
No.
No, he
was
wasn't.
not.
He worked with Spain. He worked with Spain.
The Spaniards around that time were trying to
fund his
find.
voyage.
The Spaniards are also around that time trying to find the the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Didn't they say they found it in like Mexico or something?
No, because
I
then
don't know.
why would people
I thought
be dying?
it was more south of that.
Why would people be dying?
Huh?
Then?
Technically, do you know?
They
Do you
drank it
know?
all.
Technically, Adrian, think about it like this: do you know any Mexican people that have personally died? Personally, do you know a single Mexican person that's died? I don't.
Personally.
Actually,
I don't.
Since
No.
I've been with Sarah, her mom has had a couple relatives die in Mexico.
Of what?
One of them was
Of what?
natural causes.
Like natural caught.
Yeah.
One of them. Do you think they might cover it
Are
up?
you sure about
They
that?
might not even fully be dead down there. They just cut them off. They could just cut them off the internet, and then all of a sudden, nobody knows what happened to them. They're like, okay, you're now 100 years old. This is not normal for the rest of the humans, so we can't scare them away. What is your new name now? You know, like what vampires do. You know, like in like movies and shit. They just change their name after a while.
Like Keanu Reeves.
You know, just make it. Yeah, like Keanu Reeves being.
Did he change his name?
Yeah, a couple times.
Did he really?
His name was
Is Keanu Reeves not his real name?
And same with Jennifer Aniston. I believe, yeah. Hers was hang on, Siegfried. Before.
Malone?
Malone Brown did.
No. Johnson.
Yeah, different person. Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson, a family company.
No tears.
Fuck him.
Did you guys ever realize that all of those shampoos that said like no tears, they meant no tears, like no tears in your hair, like no split ends, like it helps prevent split ends.
And baby shampoo?
And,
Well,
and
not
babies?
not
Yeah.
baby shampoo, but
Baby
like
shampoo?
normal shampoos.
Who's
I
your
would say
source?
that.
Adrian, who's your source?
The internet.
Who's your source, Adrian?
Adrian?
We need to fact check your facts.
I'll
yeah,
hire a
and
guy.
what I was really depressed about is there was no tears inside of the bottle. I was like, I bought it by accident. I was really hoping for children's tears to be within the bottle, but they didn't have any, so it was tough on me for a second.
Yeah, growing up, man, I was just so bummed about that fact. Yeah. You think you're buying children tears and then you're buying baby shampoo, you know?
I'm like, this is whack.
But actually, low key, it's kind of a microcosm of the shampoo because that shit definitely, when it got in your eyes, it made you
It's
cry.
almost like it's not supposed to go
And-
in your eye.
No, but it said no tears. It was like tear-free shampoo. But when it got in your eye, you definitely fucking
'Cause
cried.
it meant tears
Not me though.
in the hair.
I did
like
this.
Split ends.
Like this. I just didn't. I was a child. I was just. I was in the.
Just like when you got
I got-
shampoo in your eye, or just every time you wanted to cry.
That's all I did. What I did.
I imagine Gan.
They taught me at a young age,
As
like
a
men don't
kid.
cry. So I was like in the bathtub with like all the soap around me and just like. They thought I was constipated for days, but nope, just being a man at the age of 4.
I took so many laxatives when I was a kid, and I probably shit myself one time. Only
Alright,
once. I've only
anyways,
ever done
I
it
imagine Gan
one
as a
time.
4-year-old, just like buff as shit, just like as
No, I was a little
buff he
chunky
is-
baby, dude,
as
for
buff
real.
as he is right now, just
I'm a buff baby, but I dance like a man.
milk mother.
Milk mother.
When is playtime?
Oh wait, didn't Key and Peele do
It
a
was. I
skit
think it was
about that,
like
where
ice.
it's like
it was
it's
supposed to
just
be iced tea as a baby or some shit like that. Or no, not iced tea as a baby. It was just like a baby with. Jordan
it was
Peele's. Yeah. Yeah.
Jordan Peele's face on it. Yeah. It's like goo goo gaga, milky.
Oh, I'm
Baby
so sad
wants
they had ended that
milkies
show.
or whatever.
Shows. Did you ever watch through the whole
It was kind of
Did you ever
coming
watch
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
whole show was amazing, I think.
Yeah.
It was fun.
If it's like late at night, I'll
It was a good
sometimes
time.
throw it on to, you know, I always throw on feel good shows if at night. I'll like maybe watch 1/4 of an episode and then, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens to me.
I heard it's not good
You do
for you
what?
to do that though.
You're not supposed to have any sort of like
To have a TV.
look at-
electronics. Like
Well-
any sort of electronics, like before,
They could
like
suck
2
my
hours
dick,
before bed.
Because
That's
I'll
what they
watch
say.
anime until I fall asleep.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
Okay, first off, Adrian, we weren't coming at you.
No, you're coming in me.
Yeah, we weren't coming
Who,
at
who,
you.
who you telling this to?
There's one.
One of many. What kind of face are you making over there?
I wish I could play Count Olaf. That's actually one role I wish I could do.
What?
Count Olaf. From
What?
do you know that from the series of unfortunate events? You ever read that? Watched that growing up?
No.
You guys know what I'm talking
thought you
about?
were talking
Series
about
of
Frozen.
Let- wait, let me sneak-
Misfortune event. Yeah. The
Yeah,
bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, he was played by Ryan. Not Ryan. What's his friend? He's from How I Met Your Mother. He did the second one.
Oh,
and
Neil Patrick
then,
Harris?
Jim Carrey did the first one. Neil Patrick Harris.
Man,
yes.
NPH.
Eh.
I didn't know he was gay at first.
And then. Well, he plays like his
plays a good
big
straight
role.
guy.
Yeah, his first role is like a Mad Steez
Well,
guy that just.
I never
Slays,
watched How
I
I Met
guess.
Your Mother, but I did watch Harold and Kumar. I watched all the movies.
Oh, dude,
he was in
his
that, yeah.
his part in that movie is so
After we're done,
funny, bro. At the end, where he's like, "Let me pay for your food."
After when I found out he was gay, I was like, damn, he's convincing. I thought he was a straight dude.
Well, I mean, that's one of the best things about acting,
And I think
right?
he does
You're
he
supposed
does
to act
like
a part.
musicals and Broadway and shit too. I think also. He's like he can actually sing. Like it's one of his.
He's a talented guy for sure. I heard he also has a lot of like random controversies. I can't tell you any of them because I don't know about them. But I watched a TikTok where it's like, "Why Hollywood hates Neil Patrick Harris?"
Why
And I was like,
did Chris
"Why?"
Rock
And it's just some random.
punch?
Probably because he doesn't want to be
Why
involved.
did
Probably because he doesn't want to be
Chris
involved.
Ross beat Chris Ross and the penis? Sorry. What were you saying? What were you saying again?
Something. I'm saying something. Can I remember it? No.
Saying something.
We'll give you a second.
I asked Adrian, or I asked you guys how your guys' weekend was, and
Oh, he just kind of went
did
off.
any of
Oh,
you
we were
actually
talking
answer?
about it, and
No,
then
we didn't.
you had somebody at the door,
The rave. It started with. Oh yeah,
and then we're
yeah. Adrian was
and then we were talking
raving
about I look like a young
Over-
Carlos
over these
Santana.
gas prices.
I need you to put that in the edit at the end, or like at that part. I need you to put a picture
Oh,
of young
I
Carlos
will.
Santana right next to my face because I actually do look like a young Carlos Santana. It gives me a little bit of a confidence boost.
He's an old guy now, but yeah.
Who would you say your celebrity lookalike
Well,
would
Chase,
be?
yours is definitely Daniel Radcliffe.
I mean, I'll take it. He's a good-looking guy.
Daniel
It's because
Radcliffe.
of the glasses and the head shape.
I don't see it, but
It's
I think
because
it's
of
'cause
the
of the
hair. It's just. It's only the hair.
Well, also,
Actually.
I barely see Chase, so I can't really make a fucking comparison.
well, you fucking see me every week. I'm
Your
on camera.
your
every
connection's
week.
so bad it
Every
either
week.
is like bad quality or like just like. Well, I'm
I see you
plugged
guys
straight in
fine.
An Ethernet.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you need
You
a better
need
Ethernet.
a better Ethernet.
Gannon, can you see me? Is my screen fine?
Wait, you're here right now? I was just talking to your audio this whole time. Adrian's got a blue headband on. I know that. But you, I don't. Just you could be naked right now. I don't even know.
Are you naked?
I was gonna send you guys a gift for the 2-year anniversary, but now I don't think I can.
What is it?
Is it a
Is
dick
it
in a
merch?
box?
Ooh,
Yeah, guys,
both
I
of
am
them.
excited to announce big
putting your dick in a
announcement.
box.
I think I'm gonna open up
Oh.
merch.
Really?
I think we're gonna start doing merch. Yeah.
You got.
And I wanted you guys to be the first ones to receive any, and but now you guys are just being mean.
So what about that dick in a box?
This is the part where we're
know.
kids and we're like, so sorry, Chase. My bad, Chase. We take it
I
back.
don't care about
Yeah.
the merch. Dick in a box. Status.
See, I actually first off, I was actually defending you with the whole Daniel Radcliffe thing. So, okay.
But then
But then what?
I would take Daniel Radcliffe. I feel like I have similar features.
You look like
to
just
him,
an
but-
American. Daniel Radcliffe, huh?
All right, well that was disrespectful for one.
Somebody at work said I look like Carl Skarsgård because of my dead eyes. I'm like, how do I take that?
You look like
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
How do I take that?
Oh, no, that's fucking mean.
that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's just like randomly at work. I remember I was working at Scene 75, and then there was like this group of people, and then I was like walking by. They're like, "Hey, Gannon, come here for a second." And then I walked over, and they're like, "Did anybody ever tell you you look like Carl Skarsgård?" And I'm like, "No, why?" They're like, "I don't know. This guy maybe with blonde hair, but mostly you're like dead eyes." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
You remind me of the only people I'm thinking of right now is like Cillian Murphy. Is that his name? Murphy?
Killing, I'll take that. The dude's got a
And
jawline though. Like, what are you talking about? Dude's like
you just have like similar-ish features. I can't like pinpoint.
probably because I'm tough. Like, you know, I'm
Who
just
the fuck
like
is
that
Carl
guy. You know,
Skarsgård?
I'm like Thomas Shelby. Is it not
I
Carl?
found Gustav Skarsgård.
It's there's 3 brothers that act, but with the last name Skarsgård, and then their dad is also an actor, and the Skarsgård brothers,
Bill
like one was
Skarsgård.
in that Northman movie, yeah. One was,
Oh wait,
one was in that.
were you
Northman
talking
movie.
about Bill Skarsgård?
One's It.
The one who played It?
Yeah, it's Bill Skarsgård.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. It is
Hold
Bill.
on.
I'm looking for
Yeah,
this
not
actor
really, no.
who there's another one I'm trying to remember
Here.
the name of, and I cannot for
Can
the
you guys see
life of
that?
me.
No, yeah, I'm
You guys
holding.
see
I got a picture.
No, not really.
But here we go. Watch this.
Chase, what do you think?
No,
Not at all?
not at all.
I could have
Not
pulled
at
this
all.
up on the computer.
Dude,
I
who
don't
the
know why I didn't.
fuck? Hold on.
I had someone say when I had like a beard grown out, they said that I looked like the guy from what's his name from the Viking show. What was his name? Oh man, he's like one of the main characters from the Viking show.
Oh, let me look this up right now.
He had I think he might have been the main character from the Viking
you-
show. Or then once I got that someone told me when I had my slick back that I looked like the guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Are you talking about Ragnar or the son, or his son? Ragnar, the main
Ragnar.
character. Okay.
Ragnar.
Travis Fimmel. Let me pull this up.
I'm trying to think of someone who Chase doesn't really. I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to think of someone that Chase would look like.
I know this, like, don't, like, make fun of me. I don't think it, but I looked like Paul Walker, like, growing up. But I never saw it, but I took it. You know,
Well, it's all
obviously,
about
Paul
family,
Walker's
dude.
it.
That's why.
Well, yeah, keeping it in the family. right?
Here, I'm pulling up Travis Fimmel now.
There's the
what the fans think. If they think he looks like him.
The actor I'm thinking of was all right, hold on. Let's look at this real quick while it's loading. I can kind of see it, like low key.
Dude, he just looks tough like that naturally, bro. What? He's got like the mullet going on with the beard. Tough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Look up the actor who he's literally a character is based off him in Chainsaw Man, and he's known in something super fucking like big, but I cannot think of him.
He's a Chainsaw Man?
Save my life. Yeah, his character, a character in Chainsaw Man is directly referenced, or it's directly inspired by this actor in real life. And it's like one of those old movies. Not old movies, but it's like an oldish movie. It's like a cult movie. He chain smokes a lot, and that's the only fucking characteristic I can think of.
That's the only person I can think of that chain smokes like that is Thomas Shelby from Peaky Blinders. Like every scene, I'm pretty sure in that show, he's smoking a cigarette. Wait. Well, then the other one I'm really thinking of is Taxi Driver, or what was that one with Robert De Niro?
Might be Taxi Driver actually.
But that's Robert De Niro. If you're talking about the main character, because that's Robert De Niro.
I looked it up, and Chainsmokers, the band, came up, and I'm upset.
I couldn't even tell you a song.
I couldn't tell you a song.
I cannot tell you a song off my top of my brain, man. What, Adrian? Where'd you go?
I want actor who chain smoke. Dude, it's literally gonna fucking drive me insane.
But
it's
Chase,
going
there's especially back in like
what's the character's name?
80s and
that it's
before.
based off?
I can't remember his fucking name either. He's the guy that teaches Power and Denji in Chainsaw Man. He's a guy, and
it's who he's based off of.
It's who he's it literally, like, frame for frame, that's who he is. And dude, I cannot think of his name. I'm sorry, audience. Like, this is probably like, holy fuck. Like, this is something.
I looked up who is Denji based off of.
No, not Denji. It's not who Denji is. It's the guy who trains Denji in Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man characters. Fucking Christ.
What about like? The
it's Kishibe. Kishibe. Chainsaw Man. Actor reference. Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen.
Did you pull him up?
I'm trying
Mads
to just
Mikkelsen?
find him. Mikkelsen. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And who's this?
I've seen him.
Who's
before.
this supposed to be? Oh,
This is
I'm
who I
pulling
think
it up right
actually.
now.
This is who I think looks exactly like Ganon.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll take it. Especially, bruh. I'll take it, dude. This one? Yo, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll take it. That's tough. I'm gonna grow my hair out like that. That is tough. I wish I could just grow a mustache.
The creator of Chainsaw Man loved his character in something that he was in so much that he put him in Chainsaw
You guys
Man.
seeing it? Has it popped up
That's
yet?
dope.
It was just like a self-insert. Huh? No, nothing's popped up.
Riverside is failing me.
You liar.
Oh, wow.
You thought I was feeling you?
Riverside.
They can look that one up themselves.
Riverside. Yeah, you guys can just... Well, I mean, Gannon showed it on his phone. Yeah,
We really got, like, way...
What are you doing?
Way far on a tangent.
My name's Shoulder.
Do you guys want to talk about one of these topics that Chase brought in?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Let's
We
talk
got
about the Fortnite.
We got, like... It's technically 3,
Let's talk about the
but,
Fortnite Creative 2.0.
Fortnite Creative.
Have you heard anything about that game?
So...
No.
Well, you said you don't.
I kind of been off social media a lot lately.
So-
if you guys haven't told, it's not just your guys' group chat. I promise. It's barbershop group chat. All of them.
Just overall.
Yeah, just off the
Wow,
medias.
you have a freaking barbershop group chat that's not us? Wow.
Yes.
I-
You guys got
the
hair?
Riz,
Fucked
like...
up. You're in other group chats?
No, I don't. Yeah, man,
Multiple.
you like cheating on us or something?
You whore.
Multiple.
You
You're a slut, dude.
I'm sorry, man.
slut dragon.
Homies, man. They just all want to have me in there. And
You're
the
a
thing
slut
is,
dragon.
what kind of dragon
You're a
is that?
slut dragon.
The slutty one.
Um,
It's a slutty dragon.
so like Shrek?
I'm talking.
What?
No.
Oh, the dragon in Shrek?
Morty,
Yeah,
dumbass.
probably.
Oh, that was a bro. Okay, a lot of Rick and Morty episodes are twisted, but like that one was like ew. Like most of it was just like ew.
But like it actually wasn't. It wasn't sex. It was just soul ball.
Okay, right.
What about a hand bond?
What about a hand bond?
Soul tease.
You're a slut dragon.
Whoosh.
That was a good one.
Oh man.
I don't know
Yeah,
the
Chase
reference.
doesn't know the reference because Chase doesn't watch Rick.
What?
Chase isn't on the Ricks like
Or
that.
Morty.
Yeah, Chase doesn't watch the Ricks
is-
like that, man.
Well, I was low-key putting it off because that whole Justin Roiland thing, and I was like,
But the video-
I was thinking of watching it.
They're
I
already
was thinking
out.
of watching it. I know, but it was like I was thinking of watching it, and I was like, that whole thing with Justin Roiland came out, and I was like, maybe I should not like dive into it. But then I found out that Justin Roiland literally had no creative input in the show since like season 1.
I also saw
He
a
was
thing.
just doing the voices.
I also thought the thing with that it actually didn't go through.
No, he got cleared.
Yeah, he got cleared
He's
of
still
all
weird.
charges, but if you listen to any of his stuff, like
Besides
that
Rick
he's
and Morty?
put out in the media,
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
besides
baby?
Rick and Morty, yeah, he
With
Yeah.
the baby?
Huh?
That video's
That's
twisted,
weird.
bro.
well, he was
That's
talking
a
about
real life
even,
video.
Like that
That's-
exists. He
Yeah.
filmed that. He edited
Like
it.
that.
He said, "Yes, I'm going to release this," and did it.
He's a fucked up dude. Either way, yeah, he got cleared of his charges, but he's just still very like.
But he won't get
gross.
cleared of these hands.
Got him.
Justin Roiland, if you want to come on the podcast,
I
just
will
to
fight you.
Share your input on anything. We
Yeah.
would love to have you on. It would be a safe place for you and everything.
Yeah, you come over to my house, we could record it.
Oh yeah, dude, in person.
Yeah,
in person.
that'd be the way I preferred it,
We got way off topic.
for sure. Come on by. I'll have.
we did get
So, yeah,
way
this
off
Fortnite
topic.
creative.
Sorry.
So yeah, this Fortnite Creative 2.0.
This is Fortnite Creative 2.0. So we all know that Fortnite did the whole like they went to Unreal Engine 5 like a year ago, They did that jump. The graphics greatly improved. The performance greatly improved. All that stuff, right? And in the background, they were working on their Creative 2.0 during that time. It's finally released now, and people have already just started going nuts with it. It's essentially, you can do anything in Creative 2.0, and it doesn't even look like Fortnite in some cases. It looks like a completely different game.
So just like Mod Z.
No, like
But
Roblox.
just
but just
Fortnite. Wait, did you never? Wait, Gmod? Did you guys never play Gmod?
I never played.
You know what Gmod is?
I know about it. I
Yeah,
never played
a
it.
little bit, yeah.
Gmod is
It's
tight.
it's like Gmod, like the creative sandbox of it, and just add Fortnite to it, you know.
Yeah, dude. Gmod, Adrian, you could. I remember I had it on my laptop in high school.
I've never
bro.
had a gaming
So,
PC, so
I had just a regular Acer. I was running
we
that
had
thing
an
to
old
the
ass
ground.
Dell.
There you go. Well, do you have a PC now?
I have a mini Chrome Acer.
Yeah. That should be work. Gmod's not like crazy, but it was crazy because you could put anything in it. Like anything you could think of. It was nuts. I put a Deathstroke skin on my character, and I was riding around in the Mandalorian from Back to the Future. Not Mandalorian. The what's those cars called? You know what I'm talking about, right? DeLorean.
It starts with a D. DeLorean.
DeLorean. I wasn't far off, so you
No,
guys
no,
can't
you're
make
good.
fun of me. Actually, all the ads. Wait, Mandalorian is just DeLorean, but you just add man to it, dog.
Yeah.
DeLoreans are.
So okay.
I love DeLorean. I've always wanted one.
Okay.
I think they're so dope.
You always wanted a Mandalorian? You sicko.
I'd be a Mandalorian.
You sicko.
I could bring you in hot, or I could bring you in cold.
Anyways, yeah, the Fortnite Creative 2.0 it's insane.
Oh, I actually saw a video of somebody recreating the scene of the Mandalorian in Fortnite Creative 2.0. They were able that you can create like your own cutscenes in this shit. The whole atmosphere looked like Tatooine Star Wars, you know, and the guy was obviously using the Mandalorian skin to walk through it and all that. And he gets into the ship. You are able to, I guess, make animations of getting into ships, and and the ship took off. You had the cutscene, and it looks exactly like how it would in the show, like where it just zips through like warp speed or whatever, and then it stops very quickly, you know. And then all these other ships started appearing and stuff, and it looks exactly like the cruisers and all that from Star Wars. Just imagine, like, you give this a year, people are already making
There's going to be games
pretty fucking
inside
crazy
of
stuff.
Fortnite being made. It's going to be insane.
And they also added first person to Fortnite too, so people are making like recreating Call of Duty maps and all that. They made Rust already, and they're like 1v1ing people on Rust, and like it's so insane. And there's gonna like Adrian is saying, there's gonna be game modes dedicated to just specific maps on Fortnite Creative, and so I bet they're gonna be able to make like Call of Duty in Fortnite, where you just have a loadout, you pick a loadout and you just go.
Will I get back on Fortnite though?
Nope. Because Wolong is the move.
Maybe.
Bro, that's all I'm thinking about.
How do we?
Me and
how
John
did we
actually
go
had beat
from
another boss when you
Because
got
it's-
off last night, Chase.
that? What boss was that? Was that the
big
Oh, it was
cow-looking thing
the
that you fight with the chick.
No, that was the
Oh, no,
one
that
we
was the one
fought.
we
I
fought.
thought.
What did me and John fought?
Yeah,
different
we
boss.
beat that one. Did you guys beat the guy with the multiple? He would be able to spawn multiple
himself
people.
or whatever. Yeah, that's what we fought. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we beat.
Did you guys beat him?
Not me. I got.
Oh, so you guys are at
Yeah.
the same spot as me then, right now.
I forgot he was talking about him and John. My bad.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I got done with the lightning sand guy yesterday.
Oh, that must be far because I don't know who you're talking about.
He was able to. He's like, he looks like a giant ape type guy, not like ape, but like monkey. He looked like a giant monkey with like hair all around his face. Had a stick.
He
would
he
throw sandstorms at you.
Yeah.
I think he's farther back from us. It's one of those. It's one of those bosses.
You good?
That's like farther back. He it's just like a bigger enemy, and it was in that village where you have to kind of go through a bunch of wooden platforms and stuff. I know what he's talking about. He's not as far as us.
I don't remember that bad guy though.
I just got to the nice looking village.
Nice looking.
Yeah, it looks like a nice. I was shocked. I went to this next level. I'm like, wow, it actually looks nice here.
Oh, so he's at the safe spot now. You're at the hidden village, right?
Oh, so it does have like a hub area?
Yeah, it's a hub area. So you just unlocked that, so you're now. Yeah.
That's cool. I did not know that. I was wondering that.
Yeah.
I was wondering that while I was playing. I was like, this is amazing. I love this game. But, like, is there a place where you can just kind of hang out if you wanted to?
Yeah. But you actually can't hang out
takes
with the
you out of
homies
co-op.
in that village.
Yeah.
Adrian unlocked that place, and it kicked me out when we were running through
Okay,
the
I remember
missions.
what boss. Me, you, and Trey had beat that
Yeah.
boss for mine.
No, I didn't play that one. You said you and Trey just beat it yourself.
Okay, yeah, because
Because that you guys got to that mission, like that area, like right, like that's when I got off. I helped you guys beat, or I helped you beat the boss before that, and then you guys went to that area, and then you said the next day you guys beat him or something.
I got a straight wizard build now.
I've been rocking the poison.
I'm like fire and lightning, but I don't use it a lot. I just fucking do my dual swords and I put in those combos, you know.
I like using the poison moves.
I used Curse Ritual Blade with Leech Life. OP. I don't even have to get in their face. I just literally destroy them. Now, I had to get the build down. And then I have all pretty much distance attacks, but then I have my one dual blades where I'm just flipping around everywhere, and then I put Leech Life on those bad boys when I need to get that health real quick.
Adrian, can you do me a favor and look up the IGN rating for Wulong?
Gotcha.
Because I don't think they rated it as highly. And what I get some criticism of the game. Some of the graphics are just kind of like pixelated and stuff. If you zoom in on some aspects, it's like very, like some of the blood patterns are like
Saturated?
not great. Yeah, they're saturated, and some of the writing, it's like if you zoom in on it, it's like,
Okay.
oh, that's pretty bad. But I think the overall gameplay and the combat, it's so fluid and nice, you know, and I would rather have them put more time and effort into that stuff than, you know, some of the
Absolutely.
looks.
Well, that's what this is what these kids don't get, man. That's what these kids, man, they don't get, man. Like, we grew up playing on, like, Nintendo 64s at first, and then, you know, I remember the first Kingdom Hearts, like, hair texture was just chunks. I remember, like, it was legit, like, there was no texture to, like, Sora's hair. It was just, like, brown. And it was, like, brown. And then sticking out everywhere. And then, now, we have games like this, where the combat is dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrian, did you find
So-
any evidence?
On their website, they have, it says, a score of 8 out of 10. And the community reviews,
Oh,
the
IGN
community
scored it an
reviews
8.
have it at 6.9. But I'm trying to look at...
Who's in this community, dude?
Who's in the? It's
Get
probably
him
all
out.
the fucking Elden. It's all the Elden Ring like simps, you know, that are
Listen.
like, oh, this is just a rip off of Elden Ring. Blah blah.
Listen. No. Listen. No. Okay. I love Elden Ring. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. But, like, when it came to, like, dodging on that game, unless you had the Greyhound step, your dodging is, like, rolling. You're just rolling out the way.
Bloodhound stuff.
Yeah, whatever. And
Greyhound's a bus.
I
Gannon.
don't even
Get it right.
It's a dog, actually, Chase. Technically, if you want to go that far. So yeah, and that's what I didn't like about it. Like, that's one reason I use Bloodhound Step. It's because I like that kind of combat, man. I like where I'm like someone comes up to me and I can just teleport. What?
Mm-hmm.
Rest of the time, it's like, oh, if I wasn't using that, it's like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. I'm blocking, I'm fighting, but
Yeah.
then the dodge is just, then it's like the dodge, and it's like it just looks not good. It's like why are you a warrior and you're out here
honestly-
rolling on the ground like that?
Honestly, it doesn't make sense too with the dodges because if all you have to do is time it right, but if you time it right and you dodge correctly, the animation can still clip through you. Like there's like obviously you should absolutely get hit by this, but because you timed your dodge right, you don't get hit by it. What I like about this game is that it kind of makes it seem real. Like you're blocking those fucking like knife attacks or what, you know, like you're clashing your swords and shit with the enemies and stuff, and you're actually doing
Combat.
It makes it feel more immersive.
Yeah.
It's a more engaging combat with this game, which is what I like.
And the seamless
Dude, like,
multiplayer.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
kind of seamless,
Bro, I
Low-key.
mean-
I wish they had more like engaging like things to do with multiplayer instead of just going through missions and stuff. You know, it's kind of.
Like what?
I'd rather it just be I would like to be able to like fight you guys sometimes, you know.
We can
Maybe
invade-
they
can
have
we-
it
can
somewhere.
we
It's just
invade?
hidden. You can invade, but I want to be able to fight you guys. I want to be able to throw hands.
Okay.
You guys tried that with me in Elden Ring.
On that day, I'll write your eulogy before I show up.
Actually, I didn't get far in Elden Ring, but I was still strong as shit.
Same. You preach it in this group. You're just preaching to the choir. Nobody
Yeah.
here has beat
No, but except for
beat it.
Trey. Didn't Trey
Maybe
beat
twice.
Elden Ring?
twice.
I know he had started
Twice.
a new game.
My brother beat it like 7
Yeah, oh yeah,
times.
he's insane for that. I don't know how you do that 7 times.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he loves it. Like because this is the kind of game that RPG, like Elden Ring came out, like a lot of RPG guys was like, this is it, dude. And now if they did different races within that'd be even cooler. But that's just preference.
Yeah. Well, I mean then at that point it's like
Skyrim.
What's it called?
Elder
What are those
Scrolls.
games called?
Skyrim?
Yeah, it is essentially Skyrim, yeah. But it's like Elden Ring is. I think Elden Ring is the better game. Just with the graphics, the gameplay, the story, the lore, the weapons, what you can do with those weapons, and all the different abilities and stuff. I think Elden Ring definitely broke ground with that, but Wulong I think just has a better combat system, better multiplayer, and
No,
do you guys know the
no,
story?
No,
I mean I'm
no. We talked
I'm
about that
lost.
yesterday. No clue what's going on.
I was trying to pay attention yesterday when I was playing, and from what I've gathered, we're just kind of like these humans that just kill demons, man. We're out here, and then there's the seventh heaven people.
There was the,
I
the
don't know
yellow
about that.
bandana or whatever.
Or
Yellow
yellow
ribbon.
heaven. Yellow
Yeah,
heaven.
it's like the-
yellow
Yellow
heaven.
ribbon.
I thought it was yellow heaven. Because that one creepy old dragon guy is like the cult leader, and like all these guys are like turning into demons for this guy. He's giving them that magic, and then they go.
Yeah, it's yellow heaven.
Yeah.
I was off. I was way off.
I don't know.
You see, because I'm a true samurai, guys. I'm in here.
You know what I do?
do this.
I
I'm
go
off in
in
the
there.
woods.
Fuck, shut up. believe.
I thought you were a wizard.
I am. I'm a samurai wizard, bro.
I like that also with the equipment load too. If you have a light equipment load, your movement is completely different than what it would be with a medium or a heavy load. You move like
that's why
completely different. That's another thing with Elden Ring that's just like completely different. If you just have a higher equipment load, you just roll
slower,
heavier, you know.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, because did you know that until you played with me?
No, I noticed it with when because I always started out with a medium equipment load when I first started the game. It just gave me a medium equipment load, and I was like, okay, this is probably like the basic mechanics. And then I realized later down I was just not able to block as efficiently with a heavy equipment load. I just didn't realize I got into a heavy equipment load, and then I was like, oh, that's fucking lame. Like, this sucks actually. So I went back down to a medium equipment load, and it was just a normal gameplay again. But then I started just switching around my build, and I got to a light equipment load, and I was still able to keep a lot of the perks and stuff. And I'm just fucking doing flips and shit. I'm like, it's sick.
That's where it's at, bro. I'm wearing those same robes. I just keep upgrading them. Those ones where I was like, dude, those look sick. Because I got those, and then
that's what I'm doing, yeah.
And then I got like a headband that boosts fire damage, and then it was just like a bunch of different things.
Oh, well, now that you're
at
that safe area again, you can actually go to the blacksmith lady who's in the safe area and shoot. You can decorate your armor with any armor you've collected already before, so you can change the style up.
So you can get like a nice high level armor, like a 4-star armor or whatever, and then just decorate, and you just pick whichever outfit you like the best and still get the stats and everything with that.
Oh, buddy.
It's pretty neat.
Dude, I already know what armor I'm going to go for.
Another beef that I have with this game also is that you collect a lot of the outfits that are used by the enemy. This is something that a lot of games do, and why the fuck do you do that? These people are like destroying my fucking country, right? Is that the premise of the game? Yes, it is. They're destroying my country. You burnt down my whole village at the very beginning of the game, and I'm fucking killing you guys, and then you're rewarding me with the enemy's colors.
I see it more as a disrespect. I see it more as a disrespect thing. It's like, I just killed you, bro, and now I'm gonna wear your clothes.
But for me to be immersed in the story also, because you're talking with all these generals and commanders of the rebellion, I guess, or whatever, like that you're working with, and they all have their own custom, cool-looking outfits. And I feel like if I'm walking into their camps with the yellow garb or whatever the fuck, the enemy's outfits, they're gonna instantly think, "Oh, I'm an enemy," right?
Which actually, if you think about it, in the sense of stealth,
I don't know why. Yeah.
In the sense of stealth, that actually is
genius.
Oh
yeah. And with stealth, yeah.
We're ninja samurais.
Well, I'm just a fucking dog, you know.
Mm.
I'm running in there. I'm slicing people up, you know. Shut the.
I'm Chase.
Adrian,
I have that dog.
Please allow me to.
Yeah,
I do.
My name's Chase, and I got that dog.
Mm-hmm.
My name's Chase, and I got that dog. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, buddy. I got about 3 dogs in me. Mm-hmm. 3 of them, all barking at the same time.
There's 2 wolves.
I got 2 wolves in me, and they're just fucking.
There's 2 wolves, and they're both inside.
All right. We did not talk about the TikTok ban, but I feel like we should absolutely touch on it a little bit.
Oh.
I just want to put it out there. The TikTok ban is bullshit. It sounds like it's 100% trying to go full steam ahead to get banned.
They picked like the worst like guys to be questioning it. So you're telling me, brother,
TikTok can access Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. It connects to Wi-Fi. I don't even know what no Wi-Fi is, man. He said,
why am I getting?
How much Wi-Fi could I put in my 10-gallon hat, brother, man? Yeah, we're gonna ban you guys because of this.
when I'm using this TikTok app, I just keep getting videos of these scandalous little boys on my For You page. What is an algorithm, and how can I get this to not be my feed?
Hey Jeb,
I was like, well, sir,
Jeb, we know you want that. First off, man.
Well, I mean, sir, that's kind of how the algorithm works. You get videos that you engage with, that you like and comment on. So what I would say is maybe not like and show so much interest in these videos to change your.
Why do I keep seeing so much femboys?
Who's Bryce Hall, and why am I strangely attracted to him as a Southern man?
Who's this Bretman Rock dude?
Low key, hear me out.
He's a great looking dude.
I don't know who you're talking about, actually.
He's this TikToker. Was he a TikToker? I don't know.
I think he's on TikTok, but I think he was more like popular for doing like makeup tutorials. But he's a charming looking young man.
I don't know.
A young whipper. He's just probably one of the only non-problematic makeup influencers or whatever back in the olden days. But he's just like a influencer now, and he's gay, you know. But he's a good-looking guy.
That TikTok ban is pretty crazy. It's all lobbying too. It's all Mark Zuckerberg lobbying because TikTok is popular, and he's upset that he's not the major provider of selling off people's data and information and claiming to be a good person.
It's funny that this man gets Facebook and Instagram, and TikTok's still beating him. And he does take. I saw this guy pulling up news articles afterwards. He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "I've been talking about this TikTok ban, yeah, because and then he gets like different accounts. I wish I had it. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere, but he's saying these different accounts. He's like, "Oh wait, that was Facebook," and he's like, "Oh wait, that was Facebook," and he's pulling up news articles, legitimate news articles.
Yeah. The big thing is that they are pushing out the claim that since this is a Chinese company, which it's not, it's owned by ByteDance. ByteDance is, yes, it is located in China, but they are just a subsidiary of ByteDance. And their worries are that the CCP is going to come in and collect American data, which can't happen because all of American data.
I don't think it's even that though. I'll say my piece afterwards.
Oh yeah. I know what you're gonna say. And yes, you are right. But yeah, I'll let you say. But for one, all of American data is stored in Texas. It's Austin, Texas, where it's all stored. It's Oracle is the one that's storing all of Americans' data. Second off,
cool name.
Oracle, yeah, they kind of suck, low-key. They're kind of a shitty company.
I'm sure, but like Oracle in the sense of like, you know, somebody that shows things, and then that's where all of our data is kept. It's like pretty much everything that we show,
and then
but
sold off.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
Another thing is Meta sells more of our data to China than any other company, and Cambridge or
which is weird,
something. Which is so weird. They're the ones that are pushing this. They spent like millions of dollars lobbying Congress to get TikTok banned because, like Gannon was saying, like Adrian was saying, they just can't compete with TikTok. There's 150 million Americans that use TikTok, and they would just love all those viewers to come back. So, and they tried to compete and they failed. And now the last thing that they can do is just pay off all of our politicians to just ban the app outright. So they would just all migrate back to Instagram.
That and free information
or whatever.
That
Yes.
and free information. I think about it like back in the day. If someone had like way back, I'm talking like we don't have any like mode of transportation except for maybe horses if we discovered that. But if you had a certain kind of deficiency, or if you had a certain kind of illness, you had to go up to this guru on top of a mountain, and this guy would then give you the special herbs or whatever this holistic medicine, mind you, holistic medicine that they do not want us to be taking. They rather us be using that over the counter shit. But that's my personal thing. But we could pull up this screen. We could pull up this right here, right? We don't got to go up to the top of a mountain anymore. There are people on here that are genuinely interested in different things or different topics that are beneficial to all of humanity. And instead of gatekeeping this, like most of these politicians and people that are trying to ban this app do,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing too. It's
what's the word I'm looking for? It's not free information. What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm talking about.
It's just collective, like whatever. The main thing is it's where would you get your news most of the time? It'd be the news, right? The
propaganda.
Mainstream.
You mean from
media platforms?
From the propaganda sources?
CNN, Fox, MSNBC, CBS, all these major
PBS.
platforms. They would all PBS. They would all be saying the same
Rancho Cucamonga
collective
News.
message. All right. Okay. Calm down. Okay. Calm down. What was the news organization we came up with? Anyways, we're getting off track. They kind of outed themselves. One of the politicians said, "Wouldn't you love to have 150 million Americans watching your news organizations every day? Instead, it's being all migrated to this one platform." They kind of outed themselves, right? They were kind of like, "We want the Americans to be spoon-fed the information that we want to provide you guys.
We want to keep Americans dumb."
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened. We saw in the 2022 midterms, there was a huge blue wave with Democrats that Gen Z, which is the predominant age
and goated generation, quite frankly.
Goated. Respect. We came out and voted predominantly for Democrats in the 2022 midterm elections, when a lot of projections thought it was gonna, like, Republicans were gonna take the elections. But we noticed, or we just organized and we put out that messaging on TikTok, like, hey, like, we're not gonna fall for this propaganda anymore. And love them or hate them, Democrats, Republicans, whatever, I don't care. That is such a big and great tool for getting messaging out, organizing. We're seeing so much good come out of this app. And what does the status quo hate the most? It's change and it's organization. And they're fucking scared. They're shaking in their boots. You know?
Timbers.
Shiver me fucking timbers. And another congressman also said during the hearing, it was like, when am I going to get paid? Where's my money? Asking the CEO of TikTok. It's all about money. All that comes down to is that TikTok hasn't been giving enough money to U.S. politicians, but Meta for sure has, you know? And that's all it is. And I think that kind of just exposed the whole corruption, the whole legal corruption in our country. You ask any other country, like, would this ever be allowed? No, it's considered corruption in any other country, but we are allowed to just pay our politicians no matter how much to get whatever passed, you know, and they'll do it. Because this is not a popular stance for the American people.
Yeah, I was going to say, and also, a lot of people make their job is that. So what are you going to do with these people?
That's another argument.
So what are you going to do with these people? You're going to just throw them to the side and it's like, well, we want our money. Like usual, stupid politicians. Hate all of them. Yeah. All of them. I don't care. They all suck.
No, they all suck.
They're all bad.
It's the system. If you're in the system and you haven't really made any significant changes at this point, then what the fuck? But that's where we come in. That's where TikTok comes in. We gotta organize. We gotta tell them straight up, like, hey, this is not working.
We should pull some French stuff. We should start doing some French things. We should start taking.
That's all I'm seeing on TikTok now is like people are like, let's look at what France is doing right now. Actually, they are having mass protests right now
Because it's like 2 years of retirement added, and then sorry, go ahead.
Which is still lower than what our retirement age. Do you guys know what our retirement age is?
75.
I didn't even know.
75?
It's 67. But we all kind of thought it was 65, right? I always thought it was 65, but I guess they changed it recently. It was 67, right under our fucking noses. And so, yeah, the French are... They're revolting over a 2-year increase in their retirement age from 62 to 64, which is still lower than what we have. And if they're going this crazy over just this slight change...
No one's showing up to work, bro. No one is. It's amazing.
No one.
It's amazing. They got trash lined up, and it's nuts. Because nobody's working, so the man gets it. Because
I also saw that they were cutting the power off of these wealthy people and politicians and giving free energy to like the working class people. That's what we need to start doing. We don't need to resort to violence. We can just we just need to stop going to work. We just need to stop going along with the status quo, and we just need to initiate that change. The second we start doing that, they'll start listening. But if they don't listen,
I don't know, man.
We go back to 17.
I feel like the Luther King method isn't working as much. We should switch up to Malcolm X.
It may be time.
Because
where are we at with like climate change? Stuff,
nowhere.
Like
but that's the thing. It's not even. They don't even. None of these politicians care about.
They don't care.
None of them do. Even the ones in the sector of climate change do not care. Because the only green thing they care about growing is their money, man. That's it. Oh, it gives me cold chills. I hate all of them.
And they're all fucking old too. They realize that. They're like, we're not gonna be around when shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
So let's just line our pockets now and just let it all happen. Yeah. It's just
disgusting.
Yeah, we're left here to pick up the pieces that.
Who's that new? I've seen some videos of her. She seems legit. Not polls.
AOC.
Nah, bro. They got that presidential. What's the word?
Oh, Marianne Williams.
Yeah.
I'm saying
she's tough, bro.
I understand.
She be saying she be saying some stuff, man.
She's saying facts. So I want everybody to really pay attention to this. I understand that Joe Biden. She's running on the Democratic platform. She's running against Joe Biden, and I want everybody to really listen to her. And if you support her, throw your support at her, because the primary really doesn't matter. If Joe Biden, if she ends up beating Joe Biden's at this point, like, Joe Biden just really doesn't have the interest of us anymore. I do think he's better than the opposition, like Trump or DeSantis or any of these people. But Marianne Williams has the people in mind. Joe Biden just has corporations in mind. We just saw it with the Willow Project.
I don't think he's got anything in mind. Technically. Are you serious? Dude's got nothing in mind. Are you serious? He needs to be put in a home.
Absolutely, start looking into Marianne Williams.
Electing old
if you want to come, I see her coming on podcast. If you want to jump on this one, like, that'd be awesome.
For some money.
That'd be one of our biggest. No, we'll let you do it for free for sure.
Not me,
bro. I just want to pick her brain about the whole FDA thing.
I want to pick her wallet.
She was speaking so true. We're trying to heal Americans after they're already sick, bro. She said that. I'm like, it shouldn't.
We do not have a health care system. We have a sickness care system.
Yes, sir.
That's hard.
I get cold chills. That's like, she's on it, bro.
she's been killing it, and I see a lot of people being like, it's like it's gonna be a joke. She's running as a joke. There's no way she can beat Joe Biden. Yeah, because our political parties are just so rigged and so ingrained.
If Joe Biden wins, I feel there are deeper issues within the Americans as a whole. What was her name? So I put some respect on it. What was her name?
Marianne Williamson.
Williams. Man, if she keeps on going like this, I might have to vote or something.
We'll show up in the primaries. That's when it'll all matter. If she's not going to be on the ballot, I would write in Marianne Williams, because it would just be up against her and Joe Biden. If she doesn't win it, they'll just give it to Joe Biden. So that vote is a safe bet. If Joe Biden does win it, and I completely agree with you, Gannon, but if DeSantis runs in 2024, he is far, 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 far worse than Trump ever was. And
is that the Florida guy?
Mm-hmm.
He's from Florida?
He's the Florida guy, yeah. He's the epitome of fascism. He's the one banning books, banning drag, banning LGBTQ. White supremacy is at the forefront of his whole idea. He is bad. He's bad news. If Joe Biden ends up getting the nominee, I don't like Joe Biden. I don't want to have to vote for him, but if it's him or DeSantis, then I'm voting for Biden. But first choice, Marianne Williams. I think she has the interests of the American people at the forefront.
It really sound like
Joe Biden has corporate America at the forefront. DeSantis has fascism, white supremacy at the forefront. Those are our choices, I think, and
not looking great unless it is old Marianne.
Not looking great. If it's Marianne.
If it's old Marianne, man, I'm gonna start making T-shirts, man, because I hate the FDA. They try to kill us every day, man. I mean, I can't say much. Yeah, like Adrian and I, as we're both hitting our nicotine sticks. But
yeah,
food isn't, we'd leave addiction out of it. Food is different, man.
You
shouldn't be poisoning our food, man.
Like, we have so many, like, all the other countries that have the same products, like Mountain Dew. Have you guys seen the ingredients difference between Mountain Dew in Europe and Mountain Dew in America?
Different.
Vastly different.
And, like, not bad for you. Like, it's not bad for you. Like,
yeah. Well, it's still probably bad, but but it's not as bad at all. No. It's night and day, seriously, and we just allow it to happen.
Well, they do that with everything. I remember I saw this video of this Australian person came over to America, and they're like, dude, what's up with your guys' cereal over here? It's like, they were like, it feels like I'm just eating a bowl of sugar. And now it makes me think, like, dude, if I ever get out of the country, I'm getting some.
That's another thing too. I had somebody was telling me about, like, just wheat in general. Like, you go to another country, like, having a gluten allergy is unheard of in other countries. It's very, very rare. But here in America, it's so common, and it's because we bleach our wheat. Other countries don't do that. We're just consuming bleach in our like pasta or whatever we use for that, and that's why we're starting to, like, be intolerant. It's literally because we're just getting poison. That's why, like, our bodies are literally just having a negative reaction to the chemical that we're eating, and yeah, it's bad. But you can go to other countries and eat the exact same thing. It's just not bleached, and you'll be fine.
That's true, bro.
It's so crazy.
I see, bro. On deployment, Adrian, like, I never really felt like food sickness. It's mostly just alcohol, but, like, I never really felt like anything where I was, like, queasy, So
I'll eat, like, fast food, and I'll feel, like, gross for, like, a couple days. I've been trying to eat healthier lately, but
I mean,
yeah, I'll eat like Chick-fil-A or something, and I'll literally just feel heavy. I'll feel like sick after I eat Chick-fil-A or something.
Okay, we're gonna leave Chick-fil-A out of this and Taco Bell.
Probably the homophobia they sprinkle onto the chicken.
There's something about it, you know. You hate to love it. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty heavy episode at the end, I guess, but we're at an hour and 20 minutes. I feel like we're definitely
How
solid.
are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, Adrian. Thank you so much for asking that. I hate being the one who asked that and gets yelled at for cutting the podcast.
Who yells at
How you
you?
guys feeling? You guys hear the vacuum in the background? Or no? Is it coming
A
through?
little bit, but I'm sure it won't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
think
it's
it'll
creeping
come
this
through
way.
that bad.
I'm creeping that way.
All right, yeah. Well, let's definitely end it here then, so Gannon's vacuum doesn't suck him
Oh,
up.
I'll suck him up.
Or should we wait for it?
That'd be a win-win.
You can't lob it up like that. Doesn't feel like.
But
a win.
yeah. I'm feeling good. Adrian, are you feeling good?
Feeling frosty.
Gannon, are you feeling feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, who wants to fucking do the thing?
Well, did you guys have anything else you wanted to add before we cut this bad boy off?
No.
I feel pretty good. Like
Yeah.
we just discussed.
Feel pretty good. Yeah, how we were just.
I actually got
discussing,
one thing
yeah.
real quick.
Jeez.
Chase, you're gonna have fun
Okay, yeah.
noticing this in the edit.
No.
I was hoping one of you would catch this, but nobody noticed that I would.
The vacuum's
then-
getting louder, guys. Just saying. It's getting louder. It's about to be right outside my door.
Nobody noticed. I've been doing this for like an hour and a half now.
No.
Wow.
Well, it's gonna be hard for people to see it.
Yeah.
Because you will not be appearing as often as me and Gannon, but
I will be.
I might throw it in. I might
I
sprinkle
will
it in.
appear right now. So let me hold this right here. But I mean, that's all everyone has.
That's what you had to. That was what you left it on. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Hey, this is original, man. This is original content right here.
Only.
Stay tuned for more.
But that is unfortunately all the time we have for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. We really enjoy making these and having you guys listen. That's it. My name is Adrian. These were our hosts, Chase and Gannon. Thank you.
But you can also find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe if you like what you're hearing. We also have the Patreon, only $3 a month.
Only $3 a month.
You can find us on that Patreon, or you can find exclusive content like Next Caller, Gannon's book, Death Our Friend, more
Short
shows to come.
stories and more.
But yeah, sorry to cut you off, Adrian. What were you saying?
Short stories and more with that. But yeah, that is all the time we have. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Adrian. That was Chase. That was Gannon. We'll see you guys next time.
My name was Chase.
And I was M and will always be Gannon. Wait, we could do it like this. How about this? Thank you guys for listening, yada yada. And like leave it on something like a word, right? And then it, it gives us a little leeway, man. And then we can do our outros.
We gotta have Gannon do the, and I am and always will be Gannon.
Who's Lee and why are we going his way?
My
Hey,
name
shut up.
is Lee.
I want to hear from you, Paul. Back up.
All right, Jason.
Back up.
Is your
Hey, man. Hey, man. Whoa. Hey, whoa.
all right. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We're leaving. Sayonara.
Peace.